Hey guys, welcome here to the stream for December the 5th. It is Thursday today. I've got card games with my friends this afternoon later, so this is going to be actually a really short stream today. And yeah, good to see you guys here. Hey there, Vasil. Hey there, Tiga. So yeah, I spent a lot of time being indecisive about what we were going to play today, and in the end, it turned out I got the text at like the last minute that like, oh, we're going for card games like a couple hours earlier than usual, so this is going to be a super short stream, so I figured, fuck it, we'll play Tougi-Ou. Reason being that the other games I was considering have a bit more of a learning curve to them. Like, I'm only going to be on for like maybe a couple hours. Actually, at this point, it's probably going to be more like 90 minutes. Sheesh. And I think it would probably take me about that long to even remember how to play, like Catherine, or what was the other one we were considering? Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Yeah, it would probably take me just the entire stream to even remember how to play those games. So we're going to keep it nice and simple with some Tougi-Ou King Colossus. Now, I can't quite remember where we left off last time. I think it's been a month or two since the last time we did this one. Were we doing the battle arena thing again? I remember we got stuck in a castle and we're doing another battle arena and another tournament arc. Were we in the middle of that, or did we actually finish it? Oh, we're actually in the middle of Catherine. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got out of the battle arena. Yeah, forget the middle. We're actually near the end of Catherine. It's been like months and months and months since we played it. But yeah, we're on like chapter 6. Yeah, we're on like chapter 6 or something like that of Catherine. Which is even worse because like the difficulty is way up there now. And yet I can barely remember how to play the game at all. So it'd probably just consist of me just trying and failing at like the first couple levels of chapter 6 over and over again for an hour. Oh god! I got head bats on me! Get him off! Get him off! Oh, he's... Okay, that's a harmful blood puddle. Oh, and then he turns into a heart. Okay, so don't let the green ones get close. So yeah, I think we cut a deal with the princess or something. The princess wanted us to go get like a magical artifact or something, or like she went into the cave to get a magical artifact, and now we gotta rescue her. She's kind of a bad lady. The princess of this kingdom's kind of a bitch. But I can't remember the specifics, but for various reasons, we gotta help her out. Oh, so that's what we do. We're getting the bad ending, best ending? I don't know. I'm going for Cetherin. I'm guessing that, like, the endings correspond to the different girls, because you got, like, Catherin, Cetherin, and Cutherin in that game. I'm going for Cetherin, but it's kind of hard to tell, like, who we're in best with right now. I can't really tell to what extent our decisions are even having an impact on the progression of the story or anything. I'm making all the bad boy decisions for the morality quizzes, so there's that. Cetherin is the opposite? Opposite of the good ending or the bad ending? How can I tell what ending I'm, like, in store for? Okay. Okay, so we're here to slay a dragon. Oh, she's the lawful character? Really? Do I have them mixed up? I thought that Catherine was the, like, quirky, funny, blonde girl you're having the affair with. I thought Catherine was the, your fiancé. I'm trying to avoid Catherine. Or, I don't know, the glasses Catherine. I don't like her. Damn it! Oh, Catherine's the blonde one? Really? I don't know. I don't think so. Is there a way to resolve this? Catherine, how do I... How do I even Google search that? Which Catherine is Catherine from Catherine? I don't even know. I don't even know how it... Is there a Catherine wiki? Catherine game wiki. Surely there's got to be, like, character profiles here somewhere. Gameplay, Japanese-English differences, music, characters. There we go. Catherine McBride. Yeah, Catherine's the fiance. Yeah, Catherine's the glasses girl. Yeah, Catherine is the flirty blonde girl in lingerie who you have the affair with. Yeah, I'm going for her. We need the dragon claw for what now? Oh, for giant crystals. Murida! Okay, so we're here to kill a dragon. Okay, so I was way off. There's... Princess has nothing to do with this. Oh, there's our dragon claw. When did we get this new armor? I don't remember this. Does Japanese differentiate between the K and the C? Like, they're both pronounced Catherine. I don't know how they distinguish them in Japanese. Like, in the English version, they're pronounced the same, but spelled differently. Ah! Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Does he even damage you? Need another one of those hearts. And then Catherine with a Q is just a weirdo. Like, who the fuck spells Catherine with a Q? Honestly. Ah! Oh, he is draining my health. Real slowly. Now, do I need a new Tiger Claw for each one of those crystals, or can I just break all of them now? Also, what's this shit on the ground? Is that gonna hurt us? Also, do I even want this sword anymore? I totally meant to do that. Which button's the menu button, then? Okay, start for the menu. That's like all my MP gone. Oh, do we have the short sword on? No way. Oh, we have, like, the shittiest sword equipped. The hell are we doing? Okay, I like V-Spark. Oh, you can see the swords even look slightly different. That's awesome. Okay, so we need a different dragon claw for each crystal. I guess that makes sense. Can we pick something with even more range, though? This game has some cool weapons. The problem is the warrior sword probably has the highest attack power by far. Oh, we got the fire staff. Could go fire staff. Now, does that take up MP to use? Oh, get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. Just gonna carpet bomb this entire cave. This is actually not that easy to aim, but it'll do. It at least lets us outrange these guys without being in danger of getting face sucked. Whoa! Didn't even see that guy there. Oh! Oh, we can't use it while jumping. Okay, that guy took a few shots. I am like half dead now. Need to eat one of these frog hearts. Oh, what is that? Oh, invincibility! Alright, let's make the most of this. Ah! Oh, it only lasts for one screen. Fucking Tougi-Ou. Man, the different weapons are the best part of this game. Like, I've never played a Zelda game that had cooler weapons than this. It's like, sure, Zelda's had a fire cane, but has it had a fire cane that, like, lobs fire on the ground? That kind of sticks there? I mean, I guess the candle or whatever. From Zelda 1. But did it lob it on the ground? With a cool fireball like that? What do we got? Medical herb, blah. Oh yeah, we can only hold one, so it just uses it right away. Empty. What a troll. Oh, this one looks special. And there's our Dragon Claw. I have no idea how far we're even gonna get today. I'm really not gonna be on for long. But, whoa, I guess we can go back to that crystal. One other, sort of, I guess, influence on what game I decided to play next was I'd kind of like to... I don't know, I've been thinking I might want to be a bit more consistent with, like, the types of games I play on stream. At least for, like, the regular stream days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was thinking I might just focus on retro stuff and save the... I don't know how else to describe it. Like, kind of the off-brand stuff, like modern games. Stuff that's outside of, like, the usual types of games I play, and save those for, like, workday streams. I just feel like we get, like, the most active discussions when I'm playing retro stuff, since that's, you know, what I'm largely interested in. It's largely a lot of what you guys are interested in. And we got a cave full of lizard men. Box them in with fire. Are they blocking me with those shields? Whoa! Dudes can't even get close. Okay, do these guys just have tons of hit points, or do they resist fire? In Japan, Catherine is called by her nickname Kate. That would have... I don't know why they didn't do that in English. That would have been a much better way to differentiate them. Instead, I'm reduced to calling them by my own stupid nicknames. Catherine and Cetherin. Yeah, Kate and Catherine would have been way better. Well, I hope we were supposed to break that. Or they could have been Kate and Kathy. Boom. Oh boy. Let's take care of the lizard men first. Whoa! Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, that's true, that's right. Like, the names that you call people by are, like, have a lot more significance in Japanese. So yeah, that would be, a sign of closeness, that he'd be on, like, a nickname basis with her. Which makes sense, since, you know, she's his fiancé and everything. It's like fighting death with holy water. Boom. We're just about dead, though. I do have that medicinal herb. So what does he call Cetherin, then? Is she just, Catherine-san or something? That's kind of funny that he, would call, like, the more flirty, casual girl by the more formal name. Catherine-san? Something like that. Man, I could totally see a scene in the Japanese version that, like, they could play it up for laughs, where, like, Cetherin, when she first meets Vincent, is like, "Oh, you don't have to be so formal. Just call me Kate." And Vincent would be like, that just doesn't seem right. I don't think I'm gonna do that." It's like, whoa, that's a big step in a Japanese relationship. Let's just stick with Catherine-san for now. I'm in a room full of devils. Oh, shit. That sucked. I should have used the medicinal herb. They put some kind of... Or no, I think it was ice floors. I think ice floors were fucking with my controls there. Well, that sucked. Let's do all that again. Okay, we gotta be more careful. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, we got one of them. I've got the wrong gear on. Oh, I suppose it took away our equipment while we were in prison, so I guess it just auto-equipped us with the shitty sword. This is actually not a good strat for dealing with the bats. Because, yeah, we'll jump into their blood pools. Oh, this guy can fix us right up. We should come back here whenever we're injured. Marina! That's from Mischief Makers. Alright, we're Dragon Clawed up. Maybe I'll just leave that medicinal herb in the chest, save it for later. Hey, we got 88, well, I'll save that for later. Ah! Oh, it went away. Okay, we gotta pick up those power-ups as soon as they drop. Yeah, this is not a good way to deal with those bats. Lucky. I might practice Catherine off-stream before we start that back up again, because I was having a lot of difficulty with that game. Yeah! Wait, can they still latch onto me while I'm flaming? You'd think that would hurt them. You'd think that would hurt you to just latch onto the head of a guy who's got pink flames coming out of him. Maybe we just do this the fun way? These bats seem pretty weak. It's not strong enough. This is a lot easier to hit these guys, though. Honestly, I think this might be the better strat. Can we not throw it like the ball? I guess not. Oh, this is so much easier to hit the enemies with. I think it is actually worth losing a bit of power to use this. Also, we can probably hit this guy. Yeah, like 2 or 3 times per swing. Man, this is what action RPGs are all about. Just being lit on fire with pink flames while you swing your chain around your head like a crazy person. Okay, that was actually a good medicinal herb. Oh yeah, we can save... I think we can save just about anywhere in this game. No, how did saving work? I actually can't remember how... Oh, we can just save anywhere. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, let's not lose progress ever again. See, even this brain-dead simple game still takes me a little while to remember how to play it. Hey, Squaresoft. The video game TV show is out. What? Are they doing, like, what was that one, that cartoon from the 80s? Was it Captain N? Are they reviving Captain N? Oh, you know what? A friend of mine recommended Love, Death, and Robots to me. I watched one episode. It was okay. I mean, it was pretty neat. I was more impressed from, like, the visual perspective, with like, the graphics, more so than the story or anything. Yeah, Love, Death, and Robots was a TV show with very good graphics. Actually, this is still way faster than killing these guys with the fire. Alright, that was a good fight. Let's save. Yes, Captain N with the Belmont-tastic Simon Belmont. So am I just not supposed to be able to kill these? What's the deal with these balls? Oh, okay. Okay, they're bombs. The balls are bombs. That is half my health gone. You know what? We should leave. Man, I'm just invincible as long as I'm swinging this chain around. This is like the equivalent of like the arm windmill strat, where you just like swing your arms around in a circle. It's like nothing can touch me. If anything approaches, it'll get hit. Oh shit. Okay, I need one of these guys to drop a heart or something. Oh! Okay, this is suddenly not going well. Hey there, Unix. How's it going? He did not drop a heart. Oh, I gained a level, though. That didn't... Okay, let's just use the medicinal herb. I could reload my save, but let's just use the medicinal herb. So, like, the video game show with Mega Man, Pac-Man, and others? Like, all together in, like, the same universe? Or is it like an anthology show? Like, fuck. That was hidden behind the crystal. How was I supposed... Ah, fuck you. Okay, stay away from those crystals. Anthology show. I don't know. I don't think that sounds like a great idea, but I guess I'm open to it. I don't know. I still think I'm not interested. Okay, this is where we died last time. Oh! Okay, that room sucks, and I'm latched onto again. The blue ones are actually nastier than the green ones, I think. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button to open the menu. Oh, I should use that move in here. Let's use that move. That didn't even... Fuck. I used my herb and everything. Oh yeah, did they say we needed some kind of special item to fuck with the dragons? You know what? We can just leave. We can just not mess with these guys. I don't know. I did it again! Oh, hey, we actually killed one. This is what I'm trying to do. Let's go back to the sword for the lizardmen. Oh, handy. Huh. Actually, not sure the sword is worth it. I thought we'd get a lot more power out of this. Well, we gained a level. Okay, let's not step on the bombs this time. Are they worth experience? They are not. Like, the thing with video game movies and such is, like, it's such an obvious thing to say, but, like, they really have nothing to do with the games, typically. Like, it's usually just using just the, like, the visuals, the brand recognition. Like, I can't think of, like, how you would do a good Mega Man TV show other than just making, like, a Mega Man anime in the style of the cutscenes from, like, the PS1 games. Like, unless you're doing something that's based on the characters, I don't really see that being anything, like, really interesting to me. And, like, for a mass audience, most of the, like, you know, Netflix-watching audience isn't going to know Mega Man as a character. And so, like, a show that's just, like, based on presenting the characters as they are in the games isn't really gonna succeed. The one way you could do it is you could do, like, something wildly different with it, like they did with Castlevania, where it's, like, kind of based on the story of the games, but the characters have totally different personalities. Basically just do an original story that's loosely inspired by the games. And has a cool soundtrack, but I don't know. Even that wasn't that interesting to me. The Castlevania TV show was, like, decent, but it was too different from the games to really hold my interest. Like, it's not really telling the story of Castlevania, it's kind of just telling its own story. That's vaguely similar to Castlevania's story. Based on the box art of Mega Man 1. Hey, that might be something worth watching. Man, not just the character, but, like, the background of the Mega Man 1 box art, where, like, you have, like, the futuristic sci-fi city exploding in the background. Okay. Those are trap panels, that's what I thought. I guess I might as well take that. Best game cartoon is Dragon Quest 3. You know, I could see a good Dragon Quest cartoon being made, because it's basically like an Akira Toriyama, like, anime, you know? I mean, Akira Toriyama didn't do the story of Dragon Quest, that's, what's it? I think Yuji Horii the Dragon Quest guy. But still, you get him to write it, and Toriyama to draw it, and yeah, you got yourself an anime. That's like a proven formula right there. Oh, this is another Dragon Claw door. Man, a Dragon Quest cartoon would basically be like Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Quest the cartoon would basically be Dragon Ball GT. And I'm kind of all about that. Oh, this guy didn't even see me coming. You'll never see it coming. Whoop, there we go. What was that? 3 hits? 4? Double bow. We never even got the single bow. We're just skipping straight to the double. 72 power for a ranged weapon? Hot damn. One from the 90s, another from 2020. Much better than GT. I mean, I like GT a lot, actually. I'm a Dragon Ball GT apologist, just to be clear. I know that series didn't have a good reputation among Dragon Ball fans, but I like it quite a bit. I did not mean that as an insult to Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest anime. Are these guys even killable with, well, conventional weapons? Oh, I don't have enough, whoa. Don't have enough MP left to again. I don't want to go through this door. Okay, maybe we just try zooming past these guys. Whoa. What do we got here? Crimson armor. That sounds like a deal. I wonder if that'll protect me against the dragons. Oh, it'll give me 10 defense. Oh, we haven't saved in a while, have we? I'm like super dead. Man, I really wanted to kill at least one of those guys, but I guess it's impossible. Oh, you know what video game got a really good anime? The Fire Emblem OVA. It's a shame that it's only 2 episodes. It covers like the first 2 or 3 missions of the game. It was really well produced, though. I thought that the Fire Emblem anime had really good fight scenes in particular. Whoa. Yeah, some of the sword fights in that show just look awesome. Oh shit, we're gonna die. Does that not even hit him? Oof! I never saved. Fuck me, I never saved. I just talked about it too. But I didn't save. We are not going to make much progress in the brief time we're streaming today. Okay, at least we'll be able to better deal with the dragon room this time. Just don't even bother trying to kill the dragons. Just get in and out to get that armor. Yeah, I think we were better off with the sword. Honestly, we might have been even... It's probably safer to use the fire staff, but it takes a lot longer to kill anything. Ooh, 3 hits. These bats seem to drop healing items a lot. Maybe I should farm some of these guys. Just for health drops. The problem is, if you're not careful, you step in their goop and take damage. And I don't like getting gooped. Oh, there's the heart. Oh yeah, right, so I saved here when we cleared out the room. But saving just puts you at the start of the room. We want to save probably after this room. Wizardry has a good OVA. You know, I'm a fan of kind of just generic fantasy anime. Like Lodoss War is one of my favorite animes, and I can't really describe why. It's just like really, really well animated, has really good voice acting, and is just like very bog standard generic fantasy, which I like a lot. It's got like the best dragons, the best elves, the best dwarves. And you've got Parn's English VA, which is like the greatest performance in any English dub in anime history. I say with some sarcasm. Actually, no, maybe it's just because I grew up with the anime. Like, this is before I started... When I watched anime as a kid, I never watched stuff subtitled. I didn't even really realize that was a thing. I would just get, like, my anime VHS tapes at the video store, and they were all dubbed, so that was what I watched. But to this day, I think Lotus War has one of the better English dubs out of any anime I've seen. Actually, in several cases, I like the English voices of several of the characters better than the Japanese ones. A lot of the English voices, I think, just suit the characters better. Okay, we got out of that pretty cleanly. Oh, let's save. We keep talking about it, but we never do it. Let's save. Oh, you know what? Bastard is on my watch list. I've got that one downloaded, but I haven't actually watched it yet. Actually, there was a time where I was, like, going through looking for recommendations on my anime list of not just fantasy anime. Like, I downloaded, yeah, Bastard was one of them. The Heroic Legend of Arslan was another one, which I watched most of that show. It's actually based on a novel that was, like, written by the same guy who wrote the Legend of Galactic Heroes. Yeah, the guy who wrote the novel Legend of Galactic Heroes wrote, like, basically the fantasy version of that, and they adapted it into an anime. The anime's not nearly as good as Legend of Galactic Heroes, but it has, like, some similar elements to it as far as, like, the scheming and politicking. Also, several of the same voice actors as well. It's a good show, not a great one. Then at the same time as that, I was looking for some, what do they call it? Jidai Geiki anime as well. Some samurai period pieces. That was around the same time I started watching Rurouni Kenshin for the first time. Somehow missed that. Because that was out, like, right around the same time I was first getting into anime. But for some reason, I never watched it. We'll save after this room. I watched the old Arslan. Yeah, I haven't seen the new one. I don't know if I'm that interested in the new one. I don't know. I was kind of prejudiced against it because, like, I really dislike a lot of the stuff they did with the new Legend of Galactic Heroes anime. So I kind of saw it as just like another instance of that. Well, why watch the new one when the old one's just obviously going to be so much better? But the original Arslan anime actually has a lot more room for improvement, I think, than the old Legend of Galactic Heroes anime. I think we actually do have to kill these guys to get the bomb. Oh, and the sword has the power. There we go, so they are killable. Oh, the blonde guy in Legend of Galactic Heroes? Yeah, that is Reinhardt. Reinhardt von Lohengram. Yeah. Because I got something better than cable, and they showed serious anime? Really? They aired that stuff on TV? I had no idea. I thought that all that stuff was, like, on, like, VHS and DVD only. I mean, it literally was. That's, like, the whole point of OVAs. Because, yeah, you have the higher budget, because it's straight to video. It's happening already! They're putting them inside the crystals! You know what's funny? I didn't really appreciate the distinction between, like, OVA and TV series back in the day. Like, I would see, like, anime reviewers and blogs back in the day talk about like animation quality and stuff like that, but I had no eye for it. Like I could, as a kid, like I couldn't tell you or like explain why the Lotos OVA looks better than the TV series, because like I couldn't really tell the difference. I thought they both looked great. I could not tell at a glance like why one looks better than the other or the reasons why. Although to be fair, actually the Lotos TV series actually does look pretty good. Like really good for a TV anime. Okay, I knew we were here for a princess. Yeah, there she is. Read 2 recent mangas by the creator of Legend of Galactic Heroes. That's interesting, Tiga. I didn't know he was still, like, writing stuff these days. Bubblegum Crisis I watched. I don't know, I was bored by Bubblegum Crisis. I love the visuals, but I found the stories to be boring. City Hunter I've still got to watch. I've downloaded City Hunter, but I have not actually watched any of it yet. Yeah, you know, even the good-looking modern stuff just, again, doesn't really hit the same, and I think it's down to the digital part. Everything's too, like, bright and clean, I think. I noticed that when I was watching Freerun, which is a really good-looking series. Like, it's well-animated, it's got some, like, nice, like, fantasy scenery. Again, it's that generic fantasy that I like. But, like, I noticed, like, it's kind of all too bright and clean. Like, it's just not the same as, like, classic fantasy like Lotos War. Oh no, we're messing with the dragon's Oshi. Oh, he's one of them, like, Chinese snake dragons. Oh! This is not going well. He keeps doing the homing fire. That's the one we like. Frick. Okay, I think he always does homing fire when he goes all the way up. Okay, we get a... Okay, we do have the herb. Nice. Alright, I think we got this. Whoa! Oh, come on, I squeezed in there. Okay, maybe we just hit him in the forehead every time he backs up. We defeated the Crystal Dragon. Ha ha ha. Oh, he enjoyed that. Ooh, legendary sword. We just... Oh, okay. It's somewhere else. Oh, off to the sword shrine we go. Yeah, I remember this girl. Oh, and hey there, Neo Sigma. It's Din from Oracle of Seasons. Maybe. Is that who it looks like? I don't remember what Din looks like. Oh, that's Din of Din's Fire, right? Was she the redhead? Almost feels like a post-bump combat East game. Yeah, it's... What's the one on the SNES? Is it Mask of the Sun? It kind of, like, superficially resembles that one. I think it's Mask of the Sun was the SNES one. One of the first ones where they incorporate the sword swing into combat. Yeah, this does resemble that quite a bit, I think. Only it's way, way better. Oh, is she following me? She looks like she's just pacing around nervously. I like the music here. Oh, and hey there, Epsilon Eagle. Recently uploaded the OST. Oh, nice! I might have to check that out, because this game has some good music. I like the boss theme, I like the dungeon theme, even though they kind of reuse it too much. I like the title music. Marina! And then we just saunter on out of there. We're going to that sword shrine then? Oh, come on, seriously? We're just walking back to jail? Oh no, we're walking back to the throne room to get rewarded. Nice. The ministers are plotting to kill me. Why the hell would they do that? I just rescued their princess. It's like, oh, the ministers fear you've grown too strong, so we should make you even stronger so they can't kill you. Yeah, no, we're never coming back here. Shrine of the Sword. Ooh, new dungeon music. Let's save. Even though we used up an herb on that boss, we'll save. We did save, right? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, I think that worked. Ah! Fucking bats again. They're the same color as the cave floor. Kind of hard to spot them. What's that noise? Wonder if this game sold well? This game? I don't know. I mean, it was never released in North America, so I would guess that it didn't sell that well. I'd imagine if it was a big hit in Japan, they would have released it in North America. Like, this game's not amazing. I think it's cool just because I like top-down action RPGs. I just think they're neat. I also really like the music. Alright, that's... Whoa, one door open. We gotta find some herb. Now, we didn't really get any kind of reward for beating that dragon, did we? I guess we got a bunch of XP, but it still wasn't enough to level up. Morning Star. Is that any good? Oh, it's another swingy thing. 86. Is that an improvement? Oh, it's a big improvement. Is this one of the ones that we throw? Because that would be sweet. Oh, the range! Okay, that's rad. Anyways, that's cool, Epsilon Eagle. I actually, I keep a playlist. Like, I don't upload my own music to my YouTube channel. I do have, like, a YouTube channel where I keep all the videos of all my streams. I also have a playlist that I call Great Music from Video Games, where I basically add to it all of my favorite, you know, pieces of video game music from the games we play on stream. Every time we finish a game, I pick out a few of my favorite songs on the OST and add it to that playlist. So I will probably end up, yeah, going to your channel to add the Tougi-Ou stuff once we're done this game. Lizard Man cannot stand up to the power of my spiky ball. I think I do have a spare key to get in here. Disco Inferno going on in this room. Can we jump this? Yeah. Kind of want to kill all the bats since they seem to drop healing items a lot. Yeah. Okay, so the glow ball actually heals more than the heart. Oh, this thing's so... What? What? That's some bullshit. Of course, the floors hurt you. Oh, are we back to the first room? That's harsh. Replacing the batteries on your SNES and Genesis games? I can't say I've ever done that. I can't say I've ever replaced the battery on a game cartridge. But then again, I haven't owned any games on cartridge in like... Sheesh, how long at this point? Probably close to 20 years. Kinda wish we had a map. I don't think we went this way last time. Oh, is this another room that we'll get, like another punishment room that we'll get dropped down into if we fall in a pit? Oh no, this is the sword room! This is it, the legendary sword! Oh, no, this can't be it. It's just a sculpture. Put the ruby of fate in my hilt and the right way will open. Well, now we got something to look for. Oh, this guy looks friendly. Am I the boy from a long time ago? I don't know, it's been so long since we started playing this game, I don't remember this guy. Zakar, the Thief of Thieves. Oh, is he the guy who stole our sword at the start of the game? Oh, give me that. Oh, we're gonna have to trade the ruby for the diamond, aren't we? He's a stinking thief. We should just kill him and take the ruby. But apparently I guess we gotta get him his diamond. 42 SNES and Genesis games with batteries. I mean, if you include like Japan, I think like there were a lot on SNES. Like every JRPG on SNES would have had a save system. It's like Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, like just almost everything by Square Enix at that time. Even a lot of like 2D games like Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Metroid. I bet you there were like hundreds on the Super Nintendo that had save batteries. Genesis, I think it's a bit more rare. Genesis, on the Genesis at that time, you had a lot more kind of arcadey titles that didn't have save systems. In fact, I don't know if I owned a single Genesis game that had a save system. We had the Donkey Kong countries as well. Those all had save systems. Yeah, did I own a single Genesis game with a save feature? I don't think I did. Mind you, I didn't own that many Genesis games, but yeah, I had like Rocket Knight Adventures, Dynamite Headdy, Gunstar Heroes, Ristar. Oh yeah, Sonic 3. Yeah, Sonic 3. Oh, you know what? I never actually owned Sonic 3 back in the day. I had Sonic 1 and 2 and Sonic and Knuckles. I didn't actually own Sonic 3. I just rented it a few times. There's like a secret door over here. Oh. Charm pendant. How do we use that? The fuck is a charm pendant? Doesn't even show up in our inventory. Oh, guard ring, charm pendant. Defense increased by 10. I guess we're not allowed to take them off after we put them on. I'm curious. You know, it surprises me, but it seems like we're allowed to wear both the pendant and the ring at the same time. I've played so many, like, video games that surprises me. It's like, oh, normally we only have one accessory slot. That's so counterintuitive that you would be allowed to wear a ring and an amulet at the same time. What's with that? I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Madden series had a save battery? That actually surprises me too. Alien Soldier did? What? Why? I don't remember there being a save system in Alien Soldier. That game had a password system, didn't it? Or did it even? I think you just had to play that game through and like straight through in one sitting. Oh, hey, that's quite good for cheap whiskey. I guess I'll just kill all these guys for the XP and for, yep, maybe drops. We're close to a level up. What other Genesis games did I own? I think it might have just been that. Ristar, Sonic 1, 2, Sonic and Knuckles. Columns. I had Columns. Gunstar Heroes. Oh, this guy's not friendly. Yeah, you're not fooling me. Damn, mimics in this game are tough. No! I guess that's fine, we didn't need it that badly. Oh, we have a medicinal herb? I thought we used it up already. Huh. The shield's a different color when we put it on. Oh yeah, Animaniacs. That's right. I had Animaniacs on the Sega Genesis, which was a pretty long game, but it had a password system. Actually, Animaniacs is an interesting game on Genesis. Ah! Do we just have to memorize where the holes are? It's kind of like Lost Vikings-ish, where you have the 3 different characters you switch between. They each have a different special ability that you use to solve puzzles. Yakko could push crates. Wacko had a hammer he would use to hit switches and other things. Dot could blow a kiss to stun enemies, then you could jump on their heads. There's also a really, really difficult game. I beat it eventually, actually, when I was a kid, but it took me a long time. And again, in Konami fashion of the time, there was also an Animaniacs game on the Super Nintendo that was completely different, and in my opinion, kind of sucks. I don't like the Super Nintendo Animaniacs at all. But, you know, it's neat that they made two completely different games. Actually, the cool thing about the Genesis Animaniacs, too, it actually had, like, decent writing that was very true to the spirit of the show. Actually, I didn't realize this until years later, but looking at the credits when I did, like, my most recent playthrough of Animaniacs on Genesis... Fuck! The script for that game was actually written by Jeremy Blaustein, who was famously the translator and, like, English scriptwriter for Metal Gear Solid. So yeah, he was at Konami, like, even in the Genesis days, doing scripts for stuff like Animaniacs, and doing a good job of it, too. Which, I don't know, I thought was kind of a funny coincidence? I don't know. I've seen interviews with Jeremy Blaustein about, like, the work he did on Symphony of the Night and Metal Gear Solid, some of the decisions he made, but I've never seen an interviewer bring that up. It's like, oh, by the way, we see that you also did the script for... English script for Animaniacs. What was that like? Were you a fan of the show? I would guess that he was a fan of the show, since he did a really good job maintaining that same style of humor. Do I just have to, like, draw out a diagram of where all the holes are? Maybe this is the idea. We go over here and we jump down on this side. Or can we see something? Ah! I hate this. Okay, let's not go that way this time. Actually, I've noticed a few, like, kind of famous names, you know, quote-unquote famous, video game famous names in, like, Konami game credits of people who would kind of later to go on to become more famous for stuff they did in, like, the PS1 era. Like, Michiru Yamane and Akira Yamaoka did soundtracks for some of Konami's 16-bit titles before they became, like, more well-known for stuff like Silent Hill and Symphony of the Night. And, like, you know, many of those games have awesome soundtracks. Like, you can tell that those people were all really talented even before they did their kind of breakthrough titles on PlayStation. Like, I always thought that Sparkster on the Sega Genesis had an awesome soundtrack, and sure enough, that soundtrack was composed by Michiru Yamane and Akira Yamaoka, who went on to do a bunch of other great soundtracks for Konami to this day, I think. Diamond Ring! Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, let's save, too. Those couldn't drop anything that we would care about. These buzzsaws are kind of honestly a bit low effort. Like, why even bother? They're not hard to dodge at all. Man, these jumps are tight. It's like, yeah, I'll trade you this diamond for your ruby. Are you insane? What a strange guy. Yeah, joke's on you, sucker. This ruby is actually a ruby of fate. This is it, the legendary sword. No, it's not. Not until it gets a ruby of fate. Original release of Dragon Quest I on the Famicom had no battery, just a giant password. Yeah, that's true of a lot of old NES RPGs. Or even non-RPGs, like the original Metroid didn't have a save system. Or actually, I think, wasn't there a Famicom disk system? I think there was on the Famicom disk system. There was a version of Metroid with a save system. But like on the regular NES, you just had a massive password string that you had to write out. Oh, you know what's another somewhat more modern, or modern quote-unquote game with massive passwords was Golden Sun, actually. I never played the Golden Sun games. I am curious to try them, because I'm a big Camelot fan, after having played as much Shining Force as I have. I never got into Golden Sun, but apparently Golden Sun 2, like the Golden Sun games kind of do a similar thing to the Shining Force 3 series, where you have like carryover data from one game into the next. But there wasn't actually a way to transfer or carry forward save data from one GBA cartridge to another. So the system they came up with is just a password system. It's like you beat Golden Sun 1, and the game just gives you a massive password that you have to plug in at the start of Golden Sun 2. And that will give you all of your like carryover stuff from your Golden Sun 1 save. I knew it would be worth our while going up the side. A red silent stone. Yeah, there it is. Use. Nothing happened. Oh, these golems are on patrol. Ah, I can kill them from here. Get a move on! I'm like their slave driver. Ah, I can't reach them from here. Alright, we got 2 silent stones. Oh, perhaps this random hermit wants them. The pedestal holds a dreadful trap. The silent stones will guide us. And we should come back here if we're wounded. Ooh, can't save right now. That's ominous. Lift up the silent red, and I shall guide thee. Whatever you say, statue man. What? Oh, he meant like that. Okay. Wow. So, did we go up a floor or what? Because there was still treasure down there. Oh, we did go up a floor. Oh, are these guys just invincible? Okay, fine. Screw these guys. Man, these blue lizard men are tanky and speedy. What do we got? Probably a herb. Yep. Okay, that's not too bad. We were just about half dead. Ah! Oh, we took so much damage. Actually, is there more stuff we're supposed to be going for along the outside here? Doesn't look like it. There was treasure down on the first floor, though. I missed it. Now, if this guy wants a different color silent stone, we're in trouble. Oh, no. Where is the silent white? We missed silent white. That was probably that treasure chest on the first floor. No! Maybe we do go out and talk to the old guy. Get him to heal us. I don't think we saw anything in the outside there when we were walking up above. I'm gonna go back down. Now we definitely need some healing. Okay, there's gotta be another outside entrance. Whoa! Okay, that was timely. Yeah, there it is. Although, would it be in there? I think that the valuable items are always in the gray chests. Heal me, geezer. Good as new. Okay, there was a third door. I just missed it. That was a waste. Were these doors always here? I could have sworn there was only two when we first came down here. Yeah, I was thinking, what could possibly be in a regular treasure chest that's of any use? Okay, time to go back up top. We can't save in this area either. It would be nice if we could clear this dungeon. I gotta leave in like half an hour. I think I'll try to stream, or I'll see if I can stream once we get back this evening, but I don't know. I might be out pretty late. I guess I can always make up for it tomorrow. I got generally nothing going on Fridays. That is not the way. Oops. Genius. That's what I get for trying to take a drink with golems bearing down on me. Okay, here we go. What the fuck? We found the legendary sword. Why is it playing that ominous music? We got the legendary sword. Oh, what's that? Fucking xenomorph pops up. Oh, of course. It's just the same damage as the Morning Star we've got on. Whatever, maybe we need it to kill this guy. We'll put it on. Oh, that's a big demon. Whoa. Giant frog demon is spitting slime everywhere. I don't want to step on that teleporter. I bet you it's inactive, but just in case. Well, it's probably the safest way to get him. Yeah, just hack at its feet. It's a lot of slimes. Okay, just don't go in front of it. Alright, one more. Oh, one more. Kind of one of the easier bosses. Oh, and now he's a dragon imp. No doubt about it. So that's it, we got the legendary sword now. Wicked, even though it has the same power as our Morning Star. Oh, is this old man gonna keep me from getting out? Oh, is this old man Orphis? I kind of guessed that from when we first talked to him. Did I say that out loud? I always thought this guy was Orphis. Maybe not. If it is him, that's kind of conceited for him to talk about how Orphis was this true hero. Oh, the princess is waiting for us. I love how we have this map screen, even though we generally never have any control over what location we go to. This game is completely linear. What? I'm confused about what she's talking about here. So they are or aren't still trying to kill me? Oh, they are still trying to kill me. Okay. Oh, we gotta say goodbye to the princess, even though she loves us. That's so sad. Wasn't she also, like a psychotic bitch who got off on the sight of blood in the arena or something? Am I misremembering that? Maybe I just headcanoned all of that. Where are we going? Oh, now we actually can go wherever we want. Although there's not really any reason to go anywhere other than Castle Sirius. I'm sure the princess was saying, like, some freaky shit to us about if she, like, got off on seeing us get beat up in the arena. And that's why she called us to her, throne room or whatever. Oh, this is a dungeon! I thought Castle Sirius was, like, an actual kingdom. It's a kingdom of zombies. These zombie mudmen are kind of harmless. They do drop keys, so I guess we gotta kill them. I would guess like 91, 92. I can look it up. Tougi-Ou King Colossus, 1992. Which seems about right. It's got like about that style of graphics. Then in like 93, 94-ish, Genesis games started getting a lot fancier. Or is this like an actual functional castle with people in it? Chef's working overtime to feed all these zombies. Hey, buddy. Is he gonna turn into a monster or something once we bring this to him? Oh, cool. We got the demi-glace sauce. I can use it to season your flesh. Now die. Like, I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Whoa! Fucking mimics. These things took like a million hits to kill before, too. This one, too? Oh, this one's something real. Medical herb. I don't know if it's cartridge size, or I think it's more programming techniques, and actually talent, too. I honestly think just, like, spriting talent is maybe the bigger aspect of it. Like, as the sprite art talent started to get kind of developed and recognized, they just were able to produce better and better sprite art for these games. I guess some of it is also programming techniques, like compression and such. What's going on? Okay, we prepared the Lord's meal for him. Oh, secret stairway behind one of the pillars in the main hall. What's my favorite era? I think it's tough between, I don't know the generations. Is it 5th and 6th gen, I think? The PS1 and the PS2. It's really, really close between the PS1 and the PS2. Honestly, if we consider the whole generation total, actually it's tough. Because like on the one hand, you get GameCube with the PS2, but then you also get Saturn with the PS1. And as I'm like discovering the Saturn library, there's a lot of really, really good games on Saturn. If anything, the addition of Saturn to the equation actually, I think, maybe weighs things more heavily on the PS1 era. Yeah, the 5th gen side of things. You've got, I mean, what is basically, I think, like the golden age of JRPGs in that era. You got a lot of fantastic, like, kind of just peak 2D sprite art as well, with games like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, all the stuff on Saturn, Princess Crown, Astel, Super Tempo. Wide bow. Okay, we're just replacing our legendary sword immediately. Cool, I am almost dead. Triple shot? Double shot? Yeah, honestly, we're getting to the point where I think modern indies have kind of, like, dethroned a lot of the classics. Like, for years and years, I would have told you, oh, the best Metroidvania ever made is still, like, either Super Metroid or Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like, to this day, those games have never been topped, in spite of all of the just glut of Metroidvanias we've had in the indie space. But then with Hollow Knight now, I honestly think Hollow Knight takes the crown, for me at least. I think Hollow Knight is kind of the best new Metroidvania. And then for like 2D mascot platformers, or like just like nice simple action games, for years I would have told you like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic 3 and Knuckles or Yoshi's Island. But now I'm thinking Freedom Planet. I'm thinking Freedom Planet 1 and or 2 might be the best ones out there. And, like, there's a lot of other fantastic options. Oh, I wasn't even looking for that. I didn't even realize we were in the room, but there's the secret stairway. But yeah, even apart from those, like, the kind of pinnacles of the genre, there's lots of other good stuff out... Ah! Oh, this door is locked. Lots of other great stuff out there, too. Even, like, just super interesting stuff that isn't necessarily the greatest ever, like Environmental Station Alpha, like, isn't maybe like my favorite Metroidvania ever, but it's really unique and interesting and has a totally different spin on the genre. La Mulana 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, I didn't like Freedom Planet 2 as much as 1. There were a few things I liked better about it, but on the whole, I think Freedom Planet 1 is just like a much like tighter and more consistent experience. Freedom Planet 2 had like highs and lows, but overall I think wasn't quite as good as the original. It was way more ambitious than Freedom Planet 1, but they didn't quite like fulfill everything they wanted to do with that game, I felt like. Do I know Felvidek? No, I don't. Is that like a man, a developer, or a video game? You got the Buster Glove. Attack power increased by 25. Hot damn. I'll save that. This dungeon seems large and complex. I will check this out. Oh, you know what's another really good Metroidvania? Is Cathedral. I really, really liked Cathedral from a few years back. Honestly, what's it? Astarion? No, what was it called? The one by the Castle in the Darkness guy. Was it Astarion? That wasn't it. What was it called? It was Asked something. Anyways, it was a really good game. I wish I could remember the name of it. I wish I could remember the name of that game now. What if I go... Castle in the Darkness... Developed by Matt Cap. Oh, he went under a different name, though. He made an actual game studio after that, so that's not gonna work. Yes, Tears of the Earth. What was that game actually called? Astalon, that was it. Astalon, Tears of the Earth. Another absolutely fantastic Metroidvania. Again, even if it's like not necessarily peak, like the greatest one ever, it's like really, really good. Like, I wouldn't say it's better than, say, Symphony of the Night, but it's probably better than every other Castlevania game. Oh, and honestly, speaking of which, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is really, really good. I think I liked Curse of the Moon 1 and 2 a lot better than any of the NES Castlevania games. I don't know if I'd call those indie exactly, but, you know, they're like modern retro-style games that are just, like, crushing it, just, like, as good or better than the classics. For a long time, I had the opposite take. For a long time, I would tell you, like, yeah, it's nice to see the revival of these classic genres. I'm a fan of the indie scene, but, like, they don't quite hold up to the originals. Like, the new stuff just isn't as good. When we're in the era of stuff like... I can't even remember a lot of these games anymore. There was, like, just an era of just a bunch of forgettable Metroidvanias a while back. I remember there was one with, like, a red robot. There was one with, like, a guy with a sword. Or was it fists? I think it was fists and a bunch of fighting game moves. I can't remember any of these titles. But yeah, there was like a whole era of like kind of middling retro-style indie games. Not exactly middling, they were good games, but like they didn't hold up to the classics. The best of the classic era. Of like the best of the 16-bit era. But now, these days, yeah, the bar has risen. The bar has risen substantially. Soldiers was another one that I really, really liked. Soul as in like S-O-U-L, Soldiers. That game got a bad rap. It was too difficult on release, and a lot of people like slammed it for that. It also had a lot of technical issues, but I thought on release, Soldiers was fantastic. Another kind of like among the best of the genre type game. Great boss fights, like some of the best boss fights in any 2D action game, I think. As good as like stuff from Mega Man Zero. Before that, I would have said the Mega Man Zero series probably has the best 2D action game boss fights, but now it's like Mega Man Zero plus Soldiers. But everybody else hated that game, so it did not do well. My understanding is that game was kind of a disaster, sales-wise. I don't know if that company will make anything ever again now. Which is a real tragedy, but at least I got to enjoy one really, really good game out of the whole ordeal. Oh, the king is behind a stupid barrier here. I mean, King's gotta eat eventually, right? We just wait for that wizard guy to bring in his food. Yeah, I think Tears of the Moon 2 was better than the first one. Or Curse of the Moon. Yeah, Curse of the Moon was better than the first one. I didn't play it as much as the first one, but I do think it was stronger overall. You know, Spark the Electric Jester is still on my hit list. I never got around to playing that one. There's a bunch of those now, too. Are there 2 or 3? There was, like, Electric Jester 1, which was, like, a 2D Sonic ripoff. The first one was a Sonic ripoff, and then the second one was, like, a 3D Sonic ripoff. And I think they made a third one as well. I think I own them all, but I haven't actually played them. There was that Armadillo game, too. I can't remember what it was called. Was it Rolly? Rolly or Rolo? The Armadillo? That was another kind of neat Sonic clone. It wasn't great. I'd say it kind of fits into that... Like, it would fit... It's a more recent game, but it kind of fits in to that category of sort of, like, lesser indie games where it's like, oh, it's neat that, you know, like a single developer did all this. It's like, you know, good considering the developer's limited resources, but it's not exactly a great game in its own right. Just kind of a amusing novelty. Oh yeah, it wasn't an armadillo. He was a... That's right, he wasn't an armadillo. He was like a pill bug or a roly bug. I'm gonna look that up now. It wasn't an armadillo, he was a bug. What was that game called? I'm like talking shit about this game, so like who cares what it's called? Polyroll, that was it. Polyroll. A decent little Sonic clone. It's like they got the physics really right. Like it doesn't quite have Sonic physics. It's like more bouncy and less rolly, in spite of the name Polyroll. That game was like much bouncier with its ball physics and less rolly. The level design wasn't great. That was kind of the biggest problem I had with that game. It reminds me of like the level design of like PC DOS games back in the day, where it's just kind of scattershot. Just like these, I don't know, kind of sprawling mazes. It's like Commander Keen. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog with like Commander Keen levels. It has like that style of level design. It doesn't have the like really cool hidden secrets like Commander Keen did, though. It has visible like collectible items. It does, you know, the 2D mascot platformer thing where you gotta find the 3 giant coins or whatever in each stage. But they're generally hidden in plain sight, and you would have to like use the rolling physics and shield powers to figure out how to get them, which was pretty cool. Anyways, a modest recommendation for Polyroll. I'd give it 2 stars overall, but it's like a high 2 stars. It's a solid game. These fucking guys. Do I even have to kill them? Didn't we gain like 25 attack from that bracelet earlier? I got 25 more attack and it's still taking this long to kill these guys? I hate it when enemies turn invincible in video games. It should be illegal. Oh, a Neo Geo Pocket themed sequel to Spark the Electric Jester? That actually sounds really cool. Oh! I am never gonna stop falling for that. I'm just like free running into every single one of these mimics. Is this person gonna be a mimic? That would be funny. I just came up with an idea for a gimmick. Like a dungeon level in like an action-adventure fantasy game where there's just like a different object or person in each cell and everyone is a mimic. It's like, oh, there's a treasure chest in this cell, it's a mimic. NPC in this cell, it's a mimic. Bucket on the floor in this cell, it's a mimic. Extinguish the flames of the altar, sacrifice the evil sword and the cursed crown. Oh, I gotta leave soon. Oh, if Polyroll. Okay, that sounds interesting. He's dead! Right Crowlard. Can't sleep, mimic under the bed. Oh, that would be great. A bed mimic. A bed mimic where you go into a cell and it's like, there's a bed there. You walk into it and it's like, would you like to sleep? You say yes and it's like, mimic battle. Right, crotch, leap, card. I don't know. Actually, I saw one person, an artist, posted a design for a bonfire mimic, like a hypothetical monster in a Souls game. The bonfire mimic, which is like, it looks like a bonfire, but then turns into a giant monster. Dark Souls gets kind of memed about a lot with its difficulty levels. I never really thought those games got that cruel with the difficulty. Like, I honestly think the whole, like, prepare to die meme was always overblown when it comes to Dark Souls. It's like, really only Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition is like that. The other games are actually pretty fair and reasonable, I think. Brave pendant. Now, can I wear 2 pendants at once? Oh, probably not. The other one gave me like 10 defense. Oh, this one gives me 20 defense. It's just a straight upgrade. I gotta leave soon. Okay. I found like a secret invisible bed or something. Invisible health spot. Whoa! Yeah, I'm way too cool. I play Star Wars, the collectible card game, in my spare time. Too cool to waste time with you nerds all day. I gotta go play the Star Wars card game with my other nerd friends. Eat Bolt! Skellyman. He's still alive somehow. Do I have any cool cards? I really don't. I've been getting terrible pulls for this set. I don't have anything really fancy. I have never gotten a showcase card, which is like the big money, fancy foil chase cards in each set. I have no showcases. I have no hyperfoil legendaries. Oh! I almost died. Every fucking time. See, I thought that might be a medicinal herb. I thought, hey, this would be a good time for a medicinal herb. I bet you that's what's inside that treasure chest. Nope, Mimic. No Ewoks yet. There's no Ewoks yet, although maybe in a future set. The game's like relatively new, or I guess it came out about a year ago. But they only do 3 sets a year. The first set was like original trilogy, Rebel versus Empire themed. The second one was like smugglers and bounty hunters, kind of Outer Rim type stuff. And the third one is the Clone Wars, so the Twilight of the Republic era, where it's separatists versus clones. I did get a legendary out of the most recent pack I bought, an Ahsoka Tano, but she's actually kind of bad in this set. She's actually probably one of the worst legendaries. The next set's going to be all about spaceships. Next set is Jump to Light Speed. It's all about spaceships and pilots. We can have an Ewok flying a starship, maybe. Oh, that would be great. Get like an Ewok pilot card where you like attach him to an ATST and he just like hijacks it from the other player. Nice. Okay, I gotta leave soon. I guess I can save at any time. I can save and just leave at any time. I'm just like kind of waiting for the right time. If we could get to like right before the boss or find one of those swords we're looking for, that'd be a good place to stop. Or reach like a dead end. The problem is if I save at like an intersection of the maze, I'm not gonna know what direction we're supposed to go when I come back to this tomorrow. Unless I just come back to this like this evening after I'm done. Problem is I don't know when that's gonna be. We go kinda late sometimes. Oh, are they gonna make me kill the eyeballs again? Oh, are we back in the main room? Is this the same place where I found the secret staircase last time? No, it's not. Because there was the big door up top before. Mage staff. That's pretty cool. Maybe this is a decent place to end it. 123? Oh, we got a magical shield, too. 123, that's a huge number. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yay or... Oh, we just got 2 for 1. It's pretty slow and short range, but it gets the job done. It also leaves you unable to attack for a while after it comes out. I don't know about this thing. It's definitely too slow for these frickin' eyeballs. Oh, and these eyeballs do huge damage. I'm half dead already. Alright, we're gonna save, and we're gonna call it here. And, maybe I'll be back this evening, maybe I won't. Either way, I think we're gonna play more of this tomorrow. I think we'll just play more of this. Get her done. I doubt that this is gonna break into my top 10 for the end of the year, but I've got a solid top 10 already. It'd just be nice to have something, you know, one more game to talk about for the year-end wrap-up tier list. So yeah, we'll keep working on Tougi-Ou, and yeah, see where we go from there. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. It was good seeing y'all and enjoying some Tougi-Ou. I'm gonna go